Hi Charles, how are you? Good to see you. How's everyone? Munishani. We are back, guys. Good to see you by Charles as usual. Thanks for joining. Ooh. Yeah. Back to business. Hi guys. Share. Welcome. We are live. Welcome everybody. How are you? How's everyone? Share, guys. Happy New Year. Compliments of the season. We are here. It's been, I took a break, you know. It's important to take a break and, focus as you enter the new year. Power tap, guys. Share. We have a lot of topics, a lot of catching up to do. So, mwaiseni, mutamboke. Power tap, we are live both on Facebook and TikTok. Yes. Back to business, guys. We took a break, but we are back. Hi, Don Oscar. Bagwen, good to see you. Tuko, good to see you. Please share, everybody. Invite people. A lot of interesting topics today. I posted a flyer. Short notice, yeah. So the topic today, we are obviously talking about the bishop, Archbishop of Lusaka, Bishop Alick Banda's saga. So that is the trending news that has been going on. The Unpaid Farmers is another trending news that has been going on. We have the Zambian drivers being killed in Congo. That's another trending news. So share. I would like you to join in. Miss you too. Tuku, my son, as always. Maureen, good to see you. Everybody, good to see you. Power tap. If you're on TikTok, power tap so we can invite people. If you're on Facebook, please share. Hi, Ba Simon. Your mama is fine. I hope all you, my sons, are fine. And the most interesting topic is the president is MIA. The president loves social media, but the president is MIA. We don't know what's going on with that. So we are going to talk about it, guys. He is the president of our country. We love him as the president of our country, and there are certain things are expected from him as a country, especially that 2026 is a big year for him. It's a big year for the country. We have been looking forward for this year to come. So we head to elections. So 2026, guys, it's a big year. Mwako kalamba uno. This is a big year, guys. It's a big year for all politicians. It is a big year for all Zambians, in fact. It is a big year for the president, in fact, because he's finishing his first term of office, and we shall see if he shall bounce back into power in a second term, which I doubt. Looking at the things, if Bushebaka pita. If you filenda, bushebaka pita, mwebe na Zambia, share. We'll be getting started soon here. If you want to join the panel, the TikTok panel will be open. Facebook is hard to add people on the panel on Facebook, but yeah, I'll get started right away. I know the audience will be better now because I heard people are getting 10 hours of power, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. 10 hours of power, it's a good thing, even though we want 24 hours of power. Yes, we want 24 hours of power, but we'll take anything than 2 hours of power. So the 10 hours of power is good, and we just want those 10 hours of power to be 24 hours of power. Happy New Year, Akim Fury. Good to see you. Yes, Happy New Year. It's a big year, guys. Share. We have to go harder Navena. Tim Malux is here. Tim Malux, where are you? Tim Malux, weekend sando, mama comment section. If you are Tim Malux, put a sando. Put a amma harder Navena. Tim Malux, weekend ka sando. Ngani mwa Tim Malux, faka sando apo. Do not reverse. Faka sando. Tim Malux. Hammer, harder na reda. Tim Malux, we are here. Our ear is here. Tim Malux, say Tim Malux. Tie nayo. But Tim Malux, where are you? Invite people. But Tim Malux mulikwisa. Where is my Tim Kansh? Allah. Anyway, share, guys. Let me share, and we'll get started pretty soon. Don Oscar, I see you. He's there in the audience. My very own father from Italy. Bravo. Achani muposha shani. Comprende, bravo. When I Italy munchen, the Africa, kare. How do you say hi in Italian? Yeah. I just know bravo, bellissimo, you know. So we are here, guys. It's a new year. Yes, we are here. We thank God for seeing us through the tough 4 years with UPND, I swear. Like, these have been the toughest years for all Zambians politically. Politicians have really had a tough year, past 4 years. Even citizens have had a really tough 4 years. It's been a tough 4 years, guys. With this UPND government, people, agori, ciao. Ciao. Agori. I see the praise singers, they are saying, oh, Bishop Alick Banda should be recalled to Italy. I'm like, are you kidding me? How can you recall someone from his own country? Praise singer. Alick Banda. Recall him to where? Umuntu mu Zambian. Okay, praise singers, be serious, okay? I don't know. When I laugh, I tear up. I don't know. So get used to me. When I laugh, my eyes tear up. That's how I am. I don't know. You can ask God why he made me like that. But when I laugh, I tear up. That's how I am naturally. So you can ask God that. My eyes tear up, you know. So I always have to wipe my eyes. Somehow my emotions, my body, the way I'm made, when I'm happy, my eyes start tearing up. So get used to me, because you know, tears of joy, right? But under to tears of joy. Don Oscar, I see you. My eyes always tear up, guys. This year, mwaka wa sansa. Kudi sansa, uno mwaka. You know, on that day, Pashani Paria. Donoska, I'm trying to add you. I don't know what's happening. Pariapa, on the 31st, when we say, oh, the connection failed for Donoska. I don't know why. I'll try again. Connection failed. Okay, connection failed to add Proudly Zambian. Let me try again. Connection failed. So you can try per TikTok. Yeah, so it has failed to connect on Facebook. Yeah. So share, guys. Power tap, power tap. Unomwaka wansansa. You know, on 31st, when the news came at Bishop has been summoned to deck, I was like, oh my God, it spoiled my mood. You know, I was busy cooking. I think you saw the pictures. I was missing my, so after that, I just, it threw me off. That someone, Bishop, and I'm like, God, what is this now? Anyway, we everyone, the whole country, body, and we were upset. I was just like, okay, I was in my break zone, but I was following everything. And spiritually, I was in it 100%. So they are people were annoyed. I was watching Queen Cobra breathing fire. Everybody's like, oh my God, I'm wanting. Let them. Bishop. Connection failed again. Donoska. Connection failed. So maybe try on TikTok. Yaka na pa Facebook. Katushinganish. Facebook na yena. Anyway, I'm just giving a brief history about this situation here about Archbishop of Lusaka, Alick Banda. Bishop Alick Banda. So anyway, news euro ya ishire ile au mandi pasha ni paria. Pathetic first. I was just like prayers. People all over the country, the internet was on fire. Prayers, things happened Monday. You saw what happened on Monday. You know, I couldn't even sleep. I am 10 hours behind. So I stayed up all night. I was with them. I was working with them virtually. That's when but the events of that day, oh my God, on 5th of January, the events of Monday, I'm just like, wow, you know, I just feel like that day was kind of like a day, like I felt a sense of freedom. I felt proud to see everyone come out. I felt proud to see all the opposition come in support. Oh my God, the nuns, my sisters, Muma parish, Muma convent. All the nuns came from the convent blazing. I am just like, this is the Zambia I know. You know, the support was overwhelming. The spirit was positive. It was just like, wow, you people. It was like, wow, just seeing the bishop walking with all the supporters following him. John Sangwa, Tim Makebi, Ibabi, and Brian Munduvile, Mao Sampa. You know, I was seeing Membe hustling with the policemen who call him a lawyer. I'm just like, this is the Zambia we want. The spirit of Zambia is alive. Where Zambians united on Monday and fought injustice. And the police were powerless. But police, you know what made me laugh most is the police officer who was escorting the nun, my sister, the nun who was walking. She had like 5, 6 police officers escorting her. Vambibalen wana soda. I laughed. I'm like, you know, this is, God works in mysterious ways. We want to akwalisa. Eh? Mwani mwana resefi wa bombe. Waka pokola. Just blended in na we na wamba kula shindika na wamba yoba sister. It was like, wow. What was meant for evil brought unity. We saw the police unite and blend in the crowd. The Scots made sure all our nuns were protected. I even saw a nun who was like, I saw Fokola Kapokola. You know, but Zambia police, for you to reach an extent where ba sister, ba fumam convent, ba isam kula mikadipida. Nishimwanshi but you are finished. Ba Zambia police, ba sister, ba fumam convent, isam kukadipida imu. Eh? A nun who has a job mu convent, munyamwani benchito. We have never seen that in Zambia where ama nuns ba fumam convent, kuisam kula kana baka pokola. Has it ever happened in Zambia? That must tell you something. Anywhere in the world. Where have you seen anywhere in the world? Ba convent, ba nani ba milimo shabo mu convent. Ukwisa mkula kana ba sister in the streets. Over a Toyota Hilux. Eh? You people. Even if you want to date someone. Anyway, I end there. But for me, what happened on Monday was like, you know, the chains were broken, is all I can say. The chains were broken on Monday. The police were powerless. Kwamba fyokula shindika nombama sisters, vale posha neriash. Apart from Uriowale Pundat in the name of the president. I'm like, in the name of the president, what the hell? Are you a police officer really trained? You are trying to disperse a crowd. You are telling, in the name of the president. That Zambia man will comment. Let me not remember that. If you remember, because I cry when I laugh. My eyes tear up. I am a typical example. Tears of joy. My eyes just tear up. But, guys, that police officer, in the name of the president, go back. Are we serious? Where is the tear gas? Kapokola. Where is the tear gas? And bring the tear gas. You know, I'm like, seriously, are these police officers trained or what? Bring the tear gas. Really? Really? Bring the tear gas? You, as a police officer, now we so police officer alenda na fionse tear gas na kwata na fionse na kwata. Tear gas in combat gear, in combat filia chali. Let's laugh mwe bantu bakwalesa. Opota tunaingira ma serious matters. Because police officer ngarea ku combat riot gear bafile bakwata fiance, you know, a police officer ngarea ku riot afile aba fully equipped. Number police officer ambo punda to bring the tishani huko, eh? Mwe bantu bakwalesa bantu ba mulungu. We kuchua papa Zambia fye Zambia once. Don Oscar, how are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Everything. Happy New Year. It's a happy one. It's a happy new year because this is the year for elections.
Yeah, it's here now. After many years, after many times, after a battle, after a time of load shedding, survival, 3 years. 3 years of
4 years. It's been a tough 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah. Kai, this is year 5. This is the year 5. Twaingira number year 5.
4 years of darkness.
4 years of political persecution.
How many people have lost their properties?
Businesses,
television sets, aircons. How many people? My goodness. So it has been a long journey, very, very painful journey, long journey. And here we are. Okay. Judgment day is coming. The judgment year is coming. Here is the judgment year now. The judgment year is now here. So we are here, and I'm also amazed. First of all, I think I've greeted you, and I would like to greet your colleagues, the people on the platforms, people are following.
pa WhatsApp mwe bantu na ku Facebook uko. Pa WhatsApp, ba Facebook share. Oh my God. Yeah. Good to see you, Don Oscar. It's been a long journey to get here. Honestly. It's been a long, I was saying, I don't know, 2026, but I'm here. We are not adding anybody for now. It's just going to be me and Don Oscar. If you are requesting to join, we are not adding anybody. Actually, this year moving forward, we are going to restrict whom we add on the panel for the first hour until we deliberate the main topics, and then when we can add people. Because if we start adding people, we get distracted. So we'll just do like 30 minutes to 1 hour. We have the panel, the regular panelists. We deliberate the issues. And then after that, we add the people. It's very important because this is the election year. We have to be structured. Hakuna kulala, nifaha pressure. So, Don Oscar, welcome. The topics here, there are several topics. The president is MIA. And then the big burning issue in the country is the issue of the Archbishop of Lusaka Diocese, Alick Banda, and his alleged theft of the Toyota Hilux. For that one, I won't comment. I think I'll leave that specifically to you. I was just commenting about, the events leading to Monday 5th, and I was commenting on the behavior of the police, and, it's like they were powerless, The police were confused. It's like they were confused. Why you my phone? I saw about Davis Mwiroko, I'm like, what are you doing, Davis Mwila? I'm like, what are you part of? Then why did you even show up? He was behaving like he's a police officer. I'm like, be part of the crowd, otherwise stay home.
Imagine. So you see, that's why we say that. That's why we say that to say the truth is better. To be truthful to the Zambian people, the people, they can read on our face. They look at us and they understand everything. That match, was it yesterday, 2 days ago? I'm not mistaken. 2 days ago. That match is very, very important. It has marked a significant point in the Zambian politics. That day is going to be in the history in Zambia. that day, where we remember, if you can remember very well, first of all, we were prior to that call, there were press briefings, and I remember listening to people like Simowe, listening to Tabo Kawana, listening to Matobona Likwanya, listening to Chela Tukuta, listening to Chilofetali, listening to many people, and everyone was talking about this bishop, he stole the car, he stole the vehicle, you see. And I was, what amazed me indeed was, some of them, they are Catholics. You know, in the Catholic, I want to show you, you are not a Catholic, but I want to show you why the Catholic Church is so complicated about Pumur. You have to understand why we are so complicated. Let me show you some of the basic instruments of power we have. Right. I think these are some of the basics of the instruments of power, yes. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me close my book, my library. These are just books for emergencies. So, I don't know whether you can see something. This document, look at how big it is. These are how many pages? This is about 1,700 pages. This 1,700 pages is what we call the Code of the Canon Law of the Catholic Church. So, Muzande Marikwata Constitution, how many pages does the Constitution have?
It's like 100 something. Yeah.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, how many pages?
About 100 and something, 118. So less than 150.
Yeah, so the Constitution of the Republic of Zambia has 150 pages.
And the last one is 118. So we can say roughly maybe 150, including the Bill of Rights.
Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are talking in terms of 200 maybe pages. Mm-hmm. Let me be fair. I want to be very fair. Maybe we have something like 300 pages altogether. This is just one document, and this is called the Codice de Diritto Canonico. It means Codice de Diritto Canonico, which means the Code of Canon Law. Now, this book, 1,700 pages, it has everything. If I commit a crime, there are pages they can go and find here, and they will call me and they say, listen, you have committed a crime, and then they look into this document here, guys, this document here, and the church have all specific organs. It's just like a country. All of you, you know that the seat of the Vatican is the state. It's a city and a state at the same time. Okay? Vatican is a city, but Vatican is the state at the same time. Now, they know that, guys, that small state has 1,000, I want to be specific, I don't want to make mistakes there, 1,720 pages. That is the law. Now, in this document, there comes a law which states what a bishop is. And this is the reason why I was telling those people who are talking about the bishop, that no, Bishop Banda is just a single person, is not important, we are not addressing the church, we are just addressing Bishop Banda as an individual. And I came here and I told you, the followers, those who are following us, share this information is very important. To understand something. Why we say it's not pride. We are not talking in terms of pride. We are talking in terms of a historic church. The Catholic Church is an historic church. It goes back to Jesus Christ himself on a day of Pentecost. Okay, he gave the disciples the Holy Spirit, and the disciples, they started going around and they could speak different languages, and each and everyone would listen to what the disciples were saying. That's the birth of the Catholic Church. Now, that's just one book about Pomoro. I have another book. Look at this book, how big it is, how many pages. This book has 990 pages. Now, this book is called Catechism of the Catholic Church, what the Church teaches. When they say Jesus Christ is the Son of God, Jesus Christ is the son of Joseph, Jesus Christ was the Word, and the Word was made flesh in the womb of the Virgin Mary. That's the teaching of the Church. This is the Catechism of the Catholic Church. From there, these are just... Now, this is Enchiridion. It's called Denzinger. Denzinger was a German guy, and he has come across with a book which explains all the words, the meaning of a word. When I say Amen, Amen, I go on to this page, I open this book, and it tells me what Amen signifies in Latin, in Greek, in Hebrew, and in Muchimemba. This one now, we come from this one. So now we have about Nagangama books under 3. Then we come to the master book. Master book is this one here. That's the master book. This master book is called the Bible. Okay? The master book is called the Bible. So, Bishop Banda is just a simple person. When that man knows what is in here, what is in here, what is in here, and what is in here. Specialization in Shileko. These are just basic fundamentals that we know. So now, in one of these books, who is a bishop? Now, 1,700 pages. This is the canon law. Now, canon law number 135. It explains who is a bishop. And that's when I said, do not consider the Bishop of Lusaka just like a simple person like that. Okay? Do not consider Bishop Banda just like a simple person like that, because it's more than that. So now, who is a bishop? 135, it states that the functions of a bishop himself. He is a successor of the apostles of Jesus Christ. How many apostles of Jesus Christ we had? There were only 12 apostles. And when they died, when the 12 apostles they died, there has been what we call an apostolic succession. From Peter, the first apostle, up to now we have an apostle in Rome, which is called Pope Leon the 16th. And from Pope Leon the 16th chooses what we call the bishops to work together with him. So a bishop of Lusaka, Bishop Banda, listen carefully. Bishop Banda is working in the capital city in Lusaka, but he works in collaboration with the Holy Father. So what is happening on Bishop Banda, the Pope knows. Anything that he has been dragged to deck, the Holy Father knows it. In the morning, they go on his page and they said, Holy Father, we have in the church in Zambia, in the capital city Lusaka. There is Bishop Banda of the capital city of Lusaka. He is going under investigation to the police. The Holy Father knows. And the Holy Father knows some of the things that you politicians, you will not know. You will never know. Many other things. So that's why if listen, there is a bishop here. We say, wait a minute. Cool down, guys. Cool down. These people, because a bishop knows what happens in Jack Mumbu's family. Bishop Banda knows what happens in Cornelius Mwetwa's family. A bishop knows some of the hidden bank accounts that you have with Mama politicians.
Let me answer a comment there. There is a comment, Kuriban Chimunya, at no one is above the law. Yes. And if a bishop stole that vehicle, the Catholic would have dismissed him. They would be the first one to discipline him.
No one,
yes.
No one is above the law, Chimunya. No one is above the law, but not Yamalos, Yamadongo.
Yes.
No.
Trapped up charges, no. Catholic, they are disciplined people, and if
Chimunya, when you talk to the church, my dear brother, you talk to a church which has designed the law that you use in Zambia. That law you use in Zambia was designed by this church. Can you teach your teacher?
Ukwapa, armpit.
Kwapa kutashira kubea. Kwapa ma armpit kwapa tashira kubea.
Yes.
Uchibembo kwapa uko ba armpit mwema isabu kuberengalo wa kuberengalo pa University of Zambia. That law aba elembere ni ba Catholic. Law ile pay kuria. Null and void.
Umungulu ba praise singer. Umungulu.
Aba lembele yaine law yala. Aba lembele law yaine why should someone judge na Jesus Christ? No, ni law yama Romans. Ati iwe Pontius Pilate come here. Because not what the case T Kurukuno. Padu Murumendo, you 33 years. I learned that he's the Son of God. No, Pontius Pilate, Alan that. Pontius Pilate, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Can you help me? All about Itama Roma. That was Caesar. The Emperor Caesar came in and said, okay, the Emperor Caesar said, Jesus Christ, excuse me, what's your name? Jesus Christ. Are you the Son of God? Yes, I am. So, are you the king of the Israelites? And he says, yes, I am. So, all of a sudden we're about, why do they want to kill you? Then he says, they want to kill me because I've said I'm the Son of God. But excuse me now. How come you are the Son? You see, it was a funny thing. Until Caesar, Wakuroma, I said that team because of Muntu, and that is the Son of God. Nobody is Malami by them when we were Jews. Manfred, I said that Kashim said, then we Wapunda, we buy a few wickets about crucify him. Then Caesar said that, okay, Mwalikwatama positions. You can choose between the two. A thug who was called Barabbas and the person called Jesus Christ. So, can you choose who you want to to free. Free Chwanda. They crucified Jesus Christ and they freed an assassin. Solomba. Yarama Rose ba Chimunya. Yarama Rose Yarama Chimunya. Aba Pangire Niva Roma. Roma Yaba Pisa Yaba Kuno. Aba Roma Niva Catholic. So, Imamu Irala that nobody is about the law. The law that the Romans they made it for you. One Chimunya calendar Mpanga, you calendar calendar January, February, March, April, May, June, July, December. Our Pangire calendar, you are not. Our Pangire Ishta. Time, you even go the watch that you have One Chimunya. Do you know who constructed that watch? So, certain things in Gamurelanda,
know your place. Muchisungu Balandati, know your place and stay in your lane. Naka grade 12 certificate, Choko Wakwata Kokeni. Bimbi Walipona na grade 12 Walipona.
So know your place, be humble. Be humble. You cannot go to the people who taught you the language. Some of the words that we use, they come from the Latin. From the Latin.
Chimono kuyatuka noko. After noko aku kushak fiala kusambirisha waisa mkumutuka. Upuwa wawi noba mkwete muzambia muletuka mwewe fweba fiashi. When your mother kusambirisha no kuriewa kusambirisha no kakakatai yako kene wiswewa kusambirisha elo waisa mkutuko wa kusambirisha ukakatai fide chitika muzambia
wasa babano kwa timayo nomba mwambo kumpya kankonto so imoba mayo kakali fomuri muri wachawe chawe mure chindika lo imoba mayo imwe
yes 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 yes. Yes. Lelo 2026 to the level imbi. We are on a different level 2026. Power tap and share. Power tap and share.
Katolika ninoko ali abana besu baanglikani bana besu ali ni katolika bale mwitate Henry the 8th ni mfumu Henry the 8th akwete omwana omukashana bana akwete omwana omukashana asala ndati nomba pakubati kukobe succession ine ne mfumu ukansta succeed afira abo omwana omwaume nomba ine mfiele fi omwana omukashana. Ero Henry the 8th kuri ba katolika ti nsumirishe ningu pyo mwana kashi wa namba 2 okutinka vyale mu mwana umwaume oro ba katolika balanda chawe takuri kure ko mukashiwobe uri mukashiwobe wakupera umwana kashi ni uya wine ori kwa chindi kanangu takupera umwana umwaume uri mukashiwobe fi chapwa oro Henry the 8th yero alanda chawe bane Kanshine naya efubaya panga Church of England. Uwa pangi the Church of England mwana wesu ni katolika Henry the 8th. Ngaba Lutheran Martin Luther mwana wesu wali mupatili Martin Luther. Uwa kujerman uria mwana waba katolika ali mupatili. Uwa pangira ma thesis very intelligent. I have to acknowledge. Martin Luther was very intelligent Wakumuro. He wrote 99 theses. 99 mwewa. Ile na lemba kufanya thesis ya tatu life yandi. Degree holder, my specialization na diploma. 3 only na lemba mu life yandi. 3 thesis chap. No mboyo alembele 99 theses. Very intelligent. Martin Luther, elu afuma muri ba katolika That's why someone a judge church. We don't condemn a church. We give guidance. And umfyamano yachi amano ya kufyashe babo umfyashe no kuti mwanangu bamutuka iwe chimayo ichi chimayo ichi atase wale tuchema kile chifaje tutenge mu chimayo ni wano ko bajya ni wano ko iwe kwato muchinshi bachindike awkwata awende nshikwishingi pano chalo umfano mbofu batu fundira abakaleba Alfred Chisarakarusha. Vamos No. Mayo anje veleko ayoko wikatukabantu. Mayo anje veleko ayoko
wikatukabantu. Nivangiso kabili nivanoko ma vakakushika vakakutwala kumanda vakakushika vakakutwala kumanda wayoko wikatuka vantu wayoko wikatuka vantu Niva wiso kabili nivanoko. Niva wiso kabili nivanoko. Basuma bakakushika bakakutwala kumanda. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen. $2,000 years. 2,000 years. 2,000 years.
Counseling yakaena mani balanda bakutolishas balanda ti. Ifo counseling yesu tatulipilishanga neva simumba.
Takwaba na tithe at your mulele pila tithe every month pay 10%. Is the only church that don't ask you to pay 10% of your salary monthly.
Obligation as obligation free to watch that.
Yes.
Because na tithe you say if you answer from Makuli to Wasalanda town. Actually it came from our elder brothers. We call them the elder brothers, the Jews. The Jews, their tradition was this. To pay 10% of your income is to say thank you to God. God has given you the wealth, so you just take a 10% and you take it back to God and say, thank you. You have blessed me. I bring back to you 10% of my wealth. But you have to do it even willingly. It was part of the tradition. No, but why is our church? Our church, you have to my pastor to let me to that. To let you state house. Who doing you to my pastor to let Tantamaku state house to Yan? 10% here, I'm a tithe. At tithe. To church, yeah, I'm a tithe for our money from a Lango. Tamuli, I'm a tithe you. But if we kutitwa alanda filafina atoke mwa Kristiani basa atupisha awe nomba nista tulipita na ifama tithe basa atupisha bakatolika nomba ife nista tulipita na ifama tithe because it's written in the book, in this gospel. It's written in the gospel. 10% of your income belongs to your God. Go back to God and say thank you. You have blessed me. No, millions number. If you present any millionaire, 10%. And how much money does the president have? Second question to keep so. Do you pay the 10% to the poor people on the money that you possess? How much money does our president have? In account, and I don't have a problem. figures, but Nshamila, but couldn't have privacy, but so each paper each we presented it in November. We call it F24. This is the declaration of my assets in each year. This document is called F Finance Document number 24. So every year, and do you know why we present this document? It's because and they don't want me to be stealing money. Even if in the bomba, at the end of the year, how much do you earn a month? Nasa Basuka, 1,000 euros. How much money do you have now on the 31st of December? How much money do you have in the account? So once I calculate 1,000 multiplied by 12, they have to find out how much you have in the account. Then, if I have a lot of money, they'll come back to me. Then they'll ask me, excuse me, you are supposed to have only 12,000 in the bank. Where have you got the rest of the money? And then I go with the documents and I say, Madam Pumulo Stumbeko, who is a friend of mine from the United States, she gave me $5,000. She gave you when? And I received kusunga ifokali wakusunga amapepala tabao kuposa imwe shari kosefi lero telefafi tumufunde ko bonse na government tumufunde ko bonse wala wafunda ko bonse this is it mone sambile ko mwana tulandanda. Now look at this is my file, financial file. Mone no mbefi my fin mama neni. Look at these papers. So when the police come here and they say, Babombo, Moarista Ferrari this year, where did you get the money to buy Ferrari? Then, all of the paper, but the document, Bakumulo Badi Pera, 500,000. I got it.
Lottery.
And I win a lottery 5 million. I didn't say to a combo at a lottery. So that's how you have managed to buy a Ferrari. Yes. All over the land. Okay, we now understand. Can you go ahead, sir? Thank you so much. Mamane, this is what is very important. This accountability.
That is why today some kuchinje fintunga twaisa na timu makebi. Zedara ekuria. Everyone must file taxes. And you know, like if you United States, it's a W2. Yes. So January abantu who filing ama taxes. They start filing from now. The tax season will open. Tax season is opening. I think it's the second week of January. Tax season ya isuka until 10th April. So tax tayonse ku filing if you are bombere. Actually you do it online on the computer by yourself. You declare your income, your assets. If you have foreign assets, you declare. If you received donations, you declare. If you gave donations, you declare. Chadi ba computerize kula pancha mofia numbers, and at the end of it all, system yala kweba. Okay, madam, we owe you money because you spent more money than you earn. So badaba kuba chibali kwata bana bengi badaba pera nempia kubute kubebere you get a tax refund. So aba kwata bana kunoni business ukufyala badaba pole. Kwani waimita ufole kuno batini anyali wala bafolesha. Ndo walikuwa totwa no ingita upange mpia pama taxes pa ya pene ni tax refund. So kuli mpia kuli ama shopping so January yala yamba. It's the same thing. Yes. And then whenever kwate mpia they pay more tax. You made all this money and your expenses are low, you pay more tax. So whatever pangile mpia pa kuru na nama taxes yala baya kuru. Inga wapanga fye normal money bakulipisha fe taxi ya lingafye. Ero balaba kubachibali kwata poor people, they actually get refund. The government and the state gives the money back. So number, okay, to land the number, example about president. The president, the news is flying around that the president donated 100 million kwacha in.
I just wanted to finish the story about Bishop, then we come to that.
Okay, so, all right, go ahead.
Now, the conclusion was, I made a very huge preamble for you to understand how complex the administration of the Catholic Church is. So, accountability, there is no country transparency accountability as the Catholic Church. If any single matters, and they distinguish between free gifts and when somebody comes and gives me a gift for a certain purpose. So, Bishop, I felt embarrassed. I myself, I felt embarrassed. And you remember last time I said, but if it's just a question of a hierarchy, offering Bishop, next Sunday we are going to make a collection to buy an hierarchy, because this is what the church does for many people. By so Muntwali Kwatavana, Alala Panse, Aya Konkonsha ku office ya kwa priest. Priest says Pasande Salanda, please faithful. I have found a person. He has 4 children. He sleeps outside the streets. So I am requesting that we buy. We pay rent for that family. We pay for a blanket. We pay for a bed. And that man should go and drink a cup of coffee. That is the way the church has been. So embarrassment ni. I am trying to speak to you. If I don't hate him. What we hate if we hate that. And I'm sure Hakaindechilema's nature, he is not a liar. But the people, they are asking certain questions. Why you say he says something, he does the opposite. Psychology, dictionary, most people find out the meaning of this word. Dichotomy. D-I-C-O-T-O-M-Y. That is a psychological word. What happens when somebody says his themes to be using some sort of dichotomy way of thinking is when the actions do not match with the words. Yes, dichotomy.
Dichotomy, a division or contrast between two things that are or represented as being opposed to entirely different.
So dichotomy, what is psychology? Psychology, not from Lessig. Psychology, it means when you say something, then you act totally the opposite. So in that action, there is some sort of instead if you
very ambiguous. There is ambiguity. Ambiguity. Two different meanings. Yeah.
Yes. So when I say I respect my dear sister Pumulos Tumeko, Pimpumi, then when I'm using dichotomy, so Kumbali, when I stop talking to her, I start now saying, I hate Stumbeko. I hate her. So when when you say 24 hours business for Zambia in our 4 years, watch the space. 4 years of governance, we will bring 24 hours of business. Then we hear someone saying, no, we have only 3 hours of electricity to do business. Now, that is not because they hate you, because people they don't like. No, they are saying, what you told us does not match with what you are doing. So, we want to acquire so now, Bishop Banda, that man is not a single.
Televo. Nangufeba president, with due respect, to call a spade. Even the president cannot match Kulevo. If my buku fidia, in she could be a bishop. I am an insect. Kula pena page number kula when I'm in his presence. Just to yeah.
When we say that, we are not saying that the bishop cannot make a mistake. He
right.
Like me.
Yeah.
I am not perfect. I can make a mistake. I cannot even be perfect in the way I dialogue. Kuti kwa sawa na mistake, mwasasa ngamufika mistake at abambombo. Nambanga pamwaseka shani mwachi wanokulalila nomba mwachilaseka. Na sala ndaja sorry guys. Na chipurikirwa so I can make a mistake. A bishop can make a mistake. Yes, but the office of a bishop is so respected in way. Office ya kweli. Ule bishop uliangaisa ku state house. But president, waka impeachment, wafide vaisula, wale kafianse for Malaysia, wasa nevati. But president, Bishop Banda is knocking at the door. Oh yeah, my goodness, wait, just a minute. He has to stop all what he's doing and say, can you bring him in? And then he has a word, because he's a shepherd. He is a spiritual director. He is a moral director for any person. He is a priest like Jesus Christ, who is the high priest. Jesus Christ is the high priest. He is a shepherd. He is a prophet. He is So that is what a bishop is. Guys, I'm a small fish. Me, I'm a small fish. But do you know what happens when I enter into the bank? A black man. I get a banky or that. Hey, have you seen that one? At who? That guy. At who is he? He's a parish priest. Then they send someone to me. He said, come here. Do you have anything that you would like to do? Then in an like, no. It's okay. I'm going to wait here. It's all right. No, I'm okay. I'm fine. But that is a parish priest. Because parish priest is authority. We govern a people. I govern 4,000 white people. 4,000. Politician.
Bonse.
Governor, bankers, engineers, technicians. Ngana yako nkonsha pa company iliyonse. Iyo inako, ina nako nkonsha. Takwa wano kulanda tendeisa. Ifo tu yapya. Who is knocking? Parish priest. Okay. Just a minute. He goes to the manager and says, listen, there's a parish priest at the door. 15 minutes. A manager should stop whatever he's doing. He recognizes the spiritual authority. Now, Muslim, I go and knock at the door of a Muslim family. Then they say, who is on the door? And I say, I'm a parish priest. Then they say, ngamwana kashuri mumunganda Muslim, tanjiswile. Umwana kashtanjiswile. Ngamwaume uli mumkati, ara isula. Because ba Muslim tawasumi nishomwaume, ukuingira, ngatali mumurume munganda. Okay, in tradition yao. So ngapati umwaume basa mwanafi asa. Ewa sanje but, sir, listen, I am a Muslim. And I say, yes, I know you are a Muslim. I've just come to say hi and hello. But me, yeah, thank you very much. You have come to visit us. Says, yes, I've come to visit you. I've come to say hello and to see how your family is doing. Oh, we are okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, I'm amazed. A Catholic priest coming to visit us. That is called authority. Is a high authority. No, bishop so who?
You know, praising abadi no bututu na alamu bloko yo ulelanda chiboza bambi mwakulira mu mishi andera mwakulira mishi mwaisa mutaune imwe batukana na bafyashi benu nga mwasambira kofye. You think you know it all. You don't know protocol. You don't know. You have no idea.
So that's the thing, and that's why we were saying, let's not put Zambia history are very bad. But Bishop Ali. Now I conclude by the question about Bishop saying this thing. Let's assume Bishop Banda stole a vehicle. We assume he stole a vehicle in Zambia. And the Zambian government arrests Bishop Banda. They take him to court, to prison. What does the church react? I will go back to this canon law, and I'll tell you that arresting a bishop because he has stolen a vehicle does not give an impediment for him to continue his exercise as a bishop. I repeat, arresting a bishop that he has stolen, he has committed a crime, a small crime. Like in a crime, Bishop Banda na alishi watabai wapo mamoto. Atua kale matakaleka. History ya unga yala ndatabai wapo motoka. Tetuwa mbele motoka mwiwa UPND. Awe. Ine nakana. Tiwe motoka. Uyo muse wanya. Tuwe chita muse wanya. Chimana tulipine Yesu wa mwe bene. Yesu wa lemwe watu. Oyo alanda ati oyo kuchachinja ame nshuku ya chinshanka wine ala yufasano yati mwana wako Alesta is a son of God. He think he's a son of God. He think he has authority. And Jesus Christ was telling them, yes, I have authority. Then they said, excuse me, where do you get the authority? How old are you? 33. You are just too young boy. How can you have authority when I, Pontius Pilate, I have more than 33 years? You are a young boy. 33, you say you have authority? Abraham, our forefather, was an old man. And you think you young man? And then he says, yes. Because I was there before Abraham was born. No, listen, this guy is crazy. This Jesus Christ is crazy. How do you say you were there before Abraham was born? Then Jesus Christ says, okay, listen, let me go and read the Gospel of John. Okay, John chapter 1. John chapter 1.
Let me get it from the bedroom.
Please, let me continue speaking. So, Jesus Christ, when come on, check out Jesus Christ, 33 years. Oh, Canada, you can Jesus see, I am the Son of God. Jesus Christ, they did the same thing. We said the same thing to John the Baptist. John the Baptist were age mates of Jesus Christ. Only that there's a difference of 6 months between John the Baptist and Jesus Christ. John the Baptist was born 6 months before, earlier than Jesus Christ, but they were age mates. So John the Baptist, do you know why he died? It was the wife of Herod. So the wife of Herod, Herod himself. Herod was forced to decapitate the head of John the Baptist because John the Baptist was telling. So John, the Gospel of John, chapter 1, the first 3 or 4 verses we are going to read. So now John the Baptist, when he was telling the king, you have power, but you cannot take the wife of your brother because you have power. Then John the Baptist was saying, no, king, my king, you cannot do that. Then Herod was saying, no, but I'm the king. I can use my power. I'm going to use my power and I'm going to take the wife also of my brother. He says, no, don't do it. So do you understand? Do you know what happened to John the Baptist? They chopped off his head. They killed him so that he could stop telling the truth. So, bakatolika nga mwabatinya ati yo twalaika ta bishop nangu ati yo bishop mwala batora nga likumukobeko nga likwisa. Bakatolika ta batine efyo mwamane. The question is this: are you telling the truth? Because the truth shall come back, and the truth is going to hunt anyone who is going to be implicated in this issue. Are you saying the truth that Bishop Banda stole a vehicle? Are you telling the truth? If you are telling the truth, yes, then Bishop Banda can be arrested and taken into prison. If he is the only one who bought the vehicle from ZRA. And if you arrest him, the Catholic Church is going to be the happiest church under the earth to have his bishop being arrested for a vehicle. When in Zambia, 2.5 billion United States dollars has gone to Panama. When $80 million has gone to China without anybody being arrested. When 12.7 billion has been borrowed in 5 years. 12.7 billion United States dollars has been borrowed in 5 years.
With nothing to show.
Where that money is gone, I don't know.
$12 billion borrowed with nothing to show. Tabakulapo Musebo, tabakulapo Njanji, tabakulapo Chipatara, tabakulapo Maskulu, tabakulapo Mayanda, tabakulapo power station ya Chamala ichapwe Muzambia. $12 billion, but people are being load-shedded.
So that's the story, guys. So this is the story, guys. This is the story. When we say the church cannot fight, the church does not fight the power, the authority. The church guides. I guide my sister here, Pomolo. We have come a long way with this woman. Do you know how many times we have quarreled with this woman?
Once.
Yes. We have quarreled. When I make the mistake, she corrected me. When she made the mistake, I'll go and I say, no, my dear sister, no, this is wrong. Because that's it. Because if she corrects me, I correct her, our friends, they benefit. When you are corrected, the other people are going to benefit. Tuashabantu ati yo mwali mwana transaction ya Mopani mine. Ama shares from 100% shares. I had not wire government. We sold 51%. How did we get rid of 51% shares? ati katwishi
For $1. For $1.
51%.
Hey.
When the church comes and says, no, this is not good. This is not good. When you get these summer corrections, if you want to Frankie Wadia,
Frankie Wadia, Mwaliba Munabalesha Nati, Happy New Year, Nachquena, Aba Umiaba Baba Shani, my Bemba husbands for me. Some of you.
So, if you want to Frankie Wadia, because Frankie Wadia, they fire for a champagne.
But Frankie Wadia, one day, in Nisevana, we could day.
Free of charge. Free of charge. Free of charge. If we ngamwanga mwasalandati awe twate mwasana kwena kelekeni tumpele kwa bampombo nala mshirako kamoto kana tell what you have done for me. Then I'll say thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you for appreciating my counsel or my help. I will come and say,
I'm a team. This is the real team. Yakwana team apa. The real team. Eh? OG. It's the real team is here today. This is the real team.
Welcome.
I am quite more pulling from quite more children from quite more Catholica. My children from quite more Lusaka.
So I'm pretty sure don't create a bad reputation. Don't do it, because this is going to haunt us, all of us. Muri history ya governance ya mchechi ya Zambia, this is going to be part of the history. But are you going to be happy? History that you got a bishop and then you say no, because nobody is above the law. Nobody is above the law. Kawaimi Katukawakateka is in prison. Chiwokoro Atukawakateka is free. Chiljatai Atukawakateka is free. Munia Zulu Atukawakateka is in prison. Turanda pari rule of law. God yasanguka o papaya pot. No one is arrested. Ama Egyptians, they are free. They have gone back home. Kamoto kakatoyo. Katuishi and then you go for the bishop. We are talking in terms of the rule.
She can mute, Mama. Okay.
Law, yeah, but so law, yeah, but blind. One friend, the law is blind. The law is blind. So the law does not look at the color of the face. The law, ulusele, even if it is being done by a Kamwaicheka, why me? Who, according to me, Nanakatwele Kusai Katri, Poyamu Afundisha Kumwaiche, Mwaiche, Lekefi and Serefia, so stop it. Shanshan to Mafrisha Kupant Mwaiche. Mwana, why mita Kwataba Fiashi? Akulide Musevo. So reputation ya Mwaiche, and if we were Katolika to Arimura, to Amtona Hospital, or to Amafrishako. We do what we call rehabilitation process. Not to Mutwala prison, Bantu Mwaiche, rehabilitation. Kuli process nama experts ama psychologists ama doctors, they take the blood test ukumono mwaicha ifyo wino nangwali kwata ifya shupa mubidi. Then so when we say it's not a question of arresting Banda. Banda mukamwikatana prison. Na papa wakisa kuzambia wakana mu prison mukuya mukutanda lako. Wakana mutwalira nama orange. Papa wale wakisa kuzambia wakana mutwalira nama orange. Pantu mwana wabo is the shepherd. He is a shepherd working with the Holy Father. we say that, we are saying, Elisha Zambia, I submit for now. Thank you very much.
Ninkwatori Pusho, thank you, Mama. Chika Monica, you are here. The old team. This is the original team of Zambian politics. It wasn't planned. Mamona, let's say bomba. Atuleta, a team we old team. You know, if sanguka, we don't turn blue in the morning, green at night, red juru chero, no. Tuaimina pafichinka. That is where we stand. And the truth doesn't change color. Now, Badon Oscar, what is your comment? Pari ashiri ya kwebati. Maybe, if he were Bishop Baleba Konka, ni mulandu wachiriro, because it's 7 months no, but atwashika LUNGU. This is something which is very serious. Nomba chafuma mububi katushoko chireya LUNGU na nomba tatwashika inena mwene kwatiri between 26 vakabesha will announce something towards the burial of LUNGU. That's what I thought to say. We are going to hear a statement from the Attorney General but which direct echo chalaba pamadiro. But instead 31st December, bam. But Alick Banda baba connected to the LUNGU family. They want him to go and kulondola ka Toyota. When we have all these scandals of billions of dollars under their nose, the UPND government, there are scandals where money is being siphoned. Zambia is being sucked dry. Impia Shirea. We don't hear anyone in this current government to go and explain these charges of money leaving our country. And then you summon a bishop over Kamotoka. Kamotoka fie. Kopa ile fuma tax free. Kopa ifuma tax free. Mwachinja no kuchinja yo nomba ama Chinese bakaladi piramudi one. Who cares if Chinese pay $1 or? The fact is, mwaputura muna badi abale diamoka commission pa kuchita exchange rate. At least Zambians were making a little bit of money when converting the dollar to one in the Bank of China. Now, balabale pangana kadaka change pa kuchita convert shiempia na baputuramu. Money is going directly to China via their one currency with the Bank of China in Zambia. Ichaloichi is in a mess. And we are busy talking about Kahilaks. It's a shame on you. Shame on people like Iba Frank Walabalesha Nefia Upua. Uyutayari, Matomola. What do you take Zambians for? You UPND and your people. Eh? What do you take Zambians for? Painting the whole internet black about a Toyota Hilux for a bishop. A man, a highly credentialed official. Never to long if my book baberenga baba. If you baberenga. 4 books that year that man has read. If you have thousands of pages, never to long pano. If my book 4 page 1,000 page. Mafi mwana if my book if you bali fi berenga ba bishop filia fiance ba Alick Banda. Bali fi soma. Eh? And the people who are parakama tomora na grade 12 limbia pa shefio tuma subject tuwa kupenda can have the audacity to disrespect an archbishop. Zambia, we need to wake up. There is a foolishness. Highest order of wupuba ukula tukana abantu uwa kweba fiati amasoma fya kumupero muchin shefio asoma. That man, what kind of brain does he have? That's why he's respected. Now, if you have a book, a basic, I don't know, baby, kapona specialization, bali lunda pona film masomo. If you to pray singer, to have minimum daipa mairo, to raise some kusalula ba bishop. Stay in your lane. We need order in this country. And I am happy that the government issued a statement to say they should stop name calling the bishop. No one can, or the entire government, none of them are berenga yali amabuku, aya berenga ba bishop. Vachepa sana. Nangubenga kwata title Minister of Shanyuko. Anyone kuchiba msonto kuba minister. But for you to become a bishop, you gotta have those credentials. You feel what berenga?
12 years of studies. 12 years.
Anyone can become a minister. Kutu wafumafye muturo bakusonta as long as now kwata grade 12 certificate bakusonta. Twali mwana pana ba minister ba mobalefi rwokula berenge chisungu. To read a statement. We saw some politicians even to fail to pronounce a written word. Proportional representation walefirwa. Ulia minister ulia umbi walefirwa kuberenga ma speech paka ba mutamfia. You need to respect people for what they are. Mwema Zambians. Mufile muna chindika abantu. Muntu ngali soma is above your level. Give respect. How can someone who has 12 years name PH Obakwata? Do you even know his bank statement? Do you know his bank statement? Do you think he can fail to buy Kareka Hilux? Apa pene mwambilo kwa tempia na shoba mitumina fya mat pocket change ya kula tukana ba bishop. Mwise mulesa mapama internet. We need order. That's why we need to change this government in 2026. We need to change it. They need to go. Nowhere in the world where a bishop has been disrespected like this. What we saw on a Monday is a disgrace to our country. And what we are currently seeing on internet is a disgrace. There are even small boys here where they comment, Alick ni masakala. Ewe, sakala ni wiso. Libya kulisha mkuiba. Walitumba. Like any internet. That's why I'm off internet. So I'm like any paper internet. To Arufianya. Let me shut up.
Can it have something to do with the issue of the body of LUNGU? And my answer is this: yes, according to me, that is the issue. Why do I say that is the issue? According to me, your question, Pomolo, I'll answer yes. It must be linked to the issue of the body of ECL. Why do I say this? All of us, we know that at this, we have reached at this extent where we have not buried the body of Dr. ECL, and now the case, actually, I'm a court school, South Africa, by 2nd December. Which means from 2nd January, sorry. So from 2nd January, for the next 2 to 3 weeks, they can call the LUNGU family to court and present now their appeal, and the case will start now afresh. So from now, for the next 2 weeks, the courts in South Africa can call the LUNGU family, and that case is going to start. What is the status quo? Status quo, status quo. At what is the reality? Reality is so apopo to figure out. LUNGU family wali kwete spokesperson wabo ni lawyer Makebi Zulu. That was the spokesperson of LUNGU family. And when on the other side of the government, Kwali Wakavesha, am I correct? Permanent secretary, cabinet minister.
Kangwa.
Kangwa, yes, thank you very much. On the government side, there was Patrick Kangwa, and on the family Yabalungu Kwali Makebi Zulu. Now, family, government, Patrick Kangwa as a point of reference in so far as dialogue was supposed to be now conceived. Dialogue between the government and the Lungu family. So the government chose a bishop, I think he's called Bishop Zulu or Bishop Banda. He is in South Africa. He is a Zambian. And now, when the government chose a bishop to be a referent, point of reference in the dialogue with the Lungu family, the Lungu family chose Bishop Banda. The Lungu family chose Bishop Banda as a representative now when it came to the dialogue. So now, if anything, something is going to happen between today and the time the course of law in South Africa is going to call the Lungu family to now forward their new case to Supreme Court. If attempts to make a dialogue is going to be made, they are supposed to call Bishop Banda. They are supposed to call Bishop Banda. Now, according to the logic, why Kamotoka Pari Bishop Banda? According to my logic is because Eu Kachitako stand for the family. In case kukaba dialogue, and elonga kuya kukoti, mwadisho kukoti kwa ula rasta, katuishina alimu lama neshina uja, ewa wakonga kuya kukoti, uka yako ni rasta. Ero ula rasta, ali shupa kofie, ukushupa ali shupa, mwense mwalimu mwana, kwena mkaizi mutunturu, ula rasta. So, mula ngunga uka kukoti, ku Supreme Court kukoti, kuna South Africa. Uka wako lawyer, ni rasta man. Umulandu government ngairefu abakambi atimu na tulashanye tufunyoyo kulandu ku court kuchiye cha milandu bali no kulandana kwe ni Bishop Banda muletesha so nomba kuchiteshanya twala chiteshanya pakufunya ku Banda iye logic na bombi. I've just used my logic. So for me, now President that we will be using Imingalato. I might think that this is part of Imingalato to remove Bishop Banda into this puzzle so that Walungu family bakashaleweka. Maybe to recall Makebi Zulu. So Makebi Zulu akafuma political fight Mozambique. Makebi Zulu so ni singabafu nyabo Banda. Makebi Zulu akabwela ku South Africa to become the spokesperson ya family. Is Makebi Zulu kunoni shwamfunyako. Umwina alilanda taarifa yake minine for this year's election, which I think is one of the best candidates that Zambia can have. A humble guy, very intelligent, very faithful. Unless whatever career
Thank you, Don Oscar. Mama, the floor is yours. Mwaise ni mama, long time, 2026, mwaka wesu waisa.
Mwapule nipo mkwai wonse, ichunglo po mkwai, mwatushe nipo mkwai, trafini nanda lionsa ati, mwapule ni akuri liomushi. Ninchita share sana live broadcast because, chali kale ilo tuwa mwenene pongefi. Antri fwe bene ba social media. Ama veteran.
Oh, gee.
Tuwa terente tapoda, tuwa sunkana po. Ilo teifwe wa puti. Teifwe wa mshani na buwali teifwe wa tuyemo. Ifwe tuwa imini na pakulandira abantu bali abashingalanda. Tuli ma voice of the voiceless. Icho chena abantu chwafili okwishiba. Ero tatutuka abantu tulanda fye. Tatutuka abantu tulanda fye. Mwema na wakwalesa Happy New Year onse mwalichita crossover nechitumbi chava ECL 2026 nechitumbi chaita crossover nechitumbi chava ECL nacho charise fyako New Year ya Zambia. So shishi venga chakati kuti twasefya New Year umunensu ali mu mochari ukoko nde balila ile nde papa sana efile chitika shishi venga twalisefya New Year bambale happy New Year mwale babantu ati happy New Year ni happy New Year amsango shanba odonoska mwachita crossover nechitumbi ati happy New Year ndefo kumipusha mwema Zambians mwalichita crossover New Year nechitumbi chava ECL kumochari ba ECL valinda vakumanya 7 months nali mwana ba Frank wale baleshana na balolesha nati kwe naye chachile Judas Iscariot kwali chachile Delaire kwali chachine nsoka ile yabembere veko yali chachine Delaire wabere Samson amaka ya mchuswe ko yali ekwali kanshi ababantu yolupalu lyalwali yalulekula ero na alukula ochi months ngachakwe bati abantu bachita betray balungo baleria nabo muchitumbi umuntu kumwalukira nafu ali mumbogoshi nishi chalo chirakwe ikashala ni legacy muchalo chesu cha Zambia ero ichi ifwe bakalamba fwe balikoma mapumulo bafaga mpombo impact tatu akaimone fwe bali tukafa bonse abakesa somwera mwefiture chita bana bakayeri abashari pantu takwa bamu abyara ekintu kana sombola ifitu abyara tufire twasombola tukatwachita crossover nechitumbi ile na papa ala ni papa chirendetero mwenso bafaga chirendetero mwenso cha crossover mwaka upya nechitumbi cha milando ba ECL may his soul rest in peace eno etawala chisa rest in peace bachiri mulya mochari may his soul rest in ice blocks chareto bulanda elo chireto bulanda ubuntu ni ule wakati watontonkanya tushenga chalini ne uchichaba shani ulia ubuntu wale sambilisha pokuno mulo stumbeko ubuntu chinshi pantu leseli atupangile ba Oscar Mpombo tatupangile bonse aba parana yo lesa bulile nama ashipange nama muna lesa tani kapo camping muna mana kadia inama lesa tabi kama camping muna inama taisha reason atiliba mayo aba ulongana ni sister yu ulongana inama but muli ifofwe bantu lesali bikamo reasoning capacity kadaka capacity ka kutontonganya tetinonga nena bavyashi tetinonga nena sister tetinji pa yo muntu mama naka ulia ubuntu lesali bikamo katike ubuntu inama ingasha ya ipa fyo muntu sevile yapo ya ipa ya posa yali ya ngailefa yali ya ninama inama ingasha vile ya ipa ya no kuya ya sura nako ya ke mchelo kushekunu kwa lechitumbi yecho na ile kwa afu nomba na isa okubuntu wesu Zambia mu ubuntu buli kwi ngachakwa tuli bantu twabulo umuntu munensu twamusungira mu mocha twasema crossover erwaba imilandu tupangire shingi independence Mwalitsa crossover independence laba echitumbi. Fikuru ndependa. Freedom Day. Independence. Freedom Day. Ero mwaisa tana crossover nomba no mwaka upi.
Na Christmas.
Na Christmas. Ukufyalwa kwa Yesu.
Na chitumbi.
Ukufyalwa kwa mrubushi. Ichipetu kwa te chitumbi muzambia. But to SF ya Christmas. Ubuntu kulikwisa. Ubuntu kulikwisa. Okay, chitontonka nye nife bonsi. Tuwalimula abanensu bambi. Tuwaliyaba banka kumachele. Elo Bible yalanda tuipingula. Kapingula mkalamba nilebolesa. But tulepingula abanensu tefyo. No manga tuwaipisha. Ba Oscar Mpombo, are you 100% perfect?
No.
Mama Pumulo president wa new era political party na mai. 2031 seconds wakasheka mdani. Look sasa hivi. Mama Pumulo kapani chomanu fyanya kwa fya mchalo. Mwalimu 100% perfect. So kata 200% perfect. Tule shako karumu aka kushoka na ile paliandi mumembo but na liberama. Na ile paliama matika moneka na lionga na bamukabele na liberama. Twa shako kalia aka kuitontonga juka na ile 100% perfect. Bambi mwili nwe sonde. Tulino kufuma muchalo cha Zambia ukuya kumushiri. Tukashia abantu banga kujeli. Let's say nga nafalelo. Abo naka kisha mozi wali anga basha kujeli. Nga ine kulioko nkaya ninjishibe fyo nkaya akakwa. Ima mwe abantu wakwalisa. Kampeni kusambihila. Ukupange fi usefi ifingi. Ukuchino kupanga mahene nizayengi. Kampeni kusambihila ukupange fi usefingi. Ukuchino kupanga mahene nizabengi. Chivi. Ngatu watampo kupanga mahene nizayengi. Abantu langu mkaruwale na mwona. Pa social media papali umuseba nya. Abana kufyalwala bali nensele. Umuntu ngalwala kwambe nsele. Ushete chilafwa. Chiwalile kwisi. Chili kwisi. Abantu kula tukane nsele. Kula tukane nsele. Umuntu walinga ba father. Pachalunga wafwa. Kwabe fintu fibili. Pachalunga wafwa. Bambi balabalandile fisuma. Bambi balabalandile fibili. Ati nichina nichifuile. Ati nichima matika mwega. Chilia. Na chifwe chali tumpile mwe. Na kuchilo ndee nenkoko na kumanaka echishika kapose pole diwe. Kwa limana abantu wakati ngaafwa isonde nyose ya tampo kulila. Ile chabipa mwe batu wakwalesa chabipa. Efyo na kumulu mwinele sa pingulo kutila. Ama pingushi ya kwale yambila pesonde. Ano pele po bambila kupingushi wambila pesonde. Ili yamale kutoba ama wabantu wapo kupokosa. Ili ole fwa. Nishina kumulo kukachi mochile. Sabile nyukuba mwino mwe bantu wakwalesa. No kuisula matui. Na meso ya kumona. Takuwa wamchalo batafosova ne chitumbi. Chatara mona. Ukula tukana balwele abana. Umuntu ngalwala kwambo kuntukense. Echiwala. Ala chine mutuka mfumu atuke mfumu imu. Akatukana kambi. Akalafya kaimbi yobuchinga nenshi kushawira. Bali abena Frank wali abaleshana lelo. Bali beli Yesu. Iyo twapiliyo piba. Wale pibila Frank wali na bali abo saba matai ama jacket. Bala bashikuru no so papa no so. Fine valeshana. Ezio bagesa shana na pali mwebo. Pantu imputi sula. Daibula kuwekesha. Ngacha kutiro mtu alina waisio. Alikulira mayanda. Na mfialo haya mfialo esi alikanalekana. Na mafamu alikwata. Na maploti alikwata nitapedwa. Na fiuma alikwata. Na makaunti ne mnyotoka. Apondokela uyo mtu wa mpele filia. Nga ile chistete ampondokela. Na fuma kupali vyeliasi. Akalafya kalembo uchinga. Neshi kushawila. Imputi isula. Taibula kuwekisha. Imputi isula. Taibula kuwekisha. Mpeni yebaso. Na isa kulia shirama bishop. Na isa kulia shirama bishop Alick Banda. Icha number 1 nicho nalala necha kutila. Nalimi yebati. Katolika teka ntemba. Katolika teka ntemba. Katolika ni pie. Tabesha. Wikata. Ngawa ikata kuli katolika. Ishiwa fiat champa gloria haya. Badi abantu bali katana bendefi. Badi abantu bali katana ngense bate bakwangala. Iyo bakaunda baebele. Iyo bakaunda baebele bakatolika ati. Gana wina ma elections mukadina pali corona. Gana ma elections mukadina pali corona. Bakatolika bali sani kama keke pali corona. Eva isle nina.
Yeah.
Inena limuli wakaunda baba. Inena limuli wakaunda kaiche tuwale imbati. Kaunda chipena musena nina kubu. Lea. Kaunda chipena musena nina kubunga. Lea. Nishturi tu waiche tuwe imba. Kaunda chipena musena nina kubunga. Lea. Bakatolika. Na watu pampamo. Katolika te kantemba. Bakuli chiki chocha kutina mchano. Ni katolika. Because bali were united. Peace, unity, na love. Fyari imamu katolika. Na kaucha kumu. Nga kwa niwe chungaba na banshua na bamukamfuirwa ni katolika. Na aba nesu waba muli chef pandi wa fyambili ni katolika. Katolika na limi yemele na pali Roosevelt. Ifi mule chitale kenyu kuangala kuli ba katolika. Stop it. Mule iletele la tumwa itile mpashishamu uba. Eva katolika. Mumwa itile mpashishamu uba. Ba katolika ni mpashi. Ba katolika ni shimu. Shila uba. Katuishuka mifunda. Umupinyo milagino mwana kashiribu elelo. Ababa bishop. Umfwe nice. Nala mifunda. Ba president. Basonto analisa. Lese uinjila mubantu. Ero abantu basala kateka. Shiranda pali ya mupi, shiranda pali cancel. President. Nesha mfumu. Na ababene mumwele wonsi abama father. Ababene bashima people na basonto analisa. That's why the Bible yalikanyo tuken tungurushinkala mesha salwana lesa. Uch that discipline ya abantu bakateka, ba fathers na ba bishop na banani. Nile somwine not ifwe. Ababantu aba analambira kwi bakateka. Ishalo fyonse.
Oh, signal yaputuka kuri ba mama. Limbi bapokera phone. Mulishani ba Grace Mwaiseni.
Hello, boy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes, good to see you. I think my mama network yachta freeze.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so to the panel, I think about Grace Chimwalanda, Kale Mwachisa, Narami Bika Chimwalanda, Potulero Laba Mama. Go ahead, Grace.
Enkwalina totera ningumfa fyonse fyomulondolere fyindimulondolere fyikankala sana elo ngefyo fyine balanda especially bamama chikamandika pa 1 January nalisa joinako shishiringa na joine banani elo naisalanda natawo mwe bantu tulelanda ekishinka tetimwe bantu twayingira 1 January, mwaisala Happy New Year, mwatamba no celebrate. Ichi chintu, yakudi ati ninebo UPND, ninebo PF, ninebo nani. As long as once we are Zambians, na chitukuma once, umlandu waba president, amu tatuwa shika. Ewa tatuwa bashika. Echo tatuwa shikila waba president. Mulandu wako echeche takuli naumbi ewalenga ati baisi lero tuibashika ero nomba futi ese mukula ibushaifu chinshi nachitaine nemulanda chinshi echo mampatira omulandu wa mutundu ndifiisha efyali echecho kuba titwaisa mupate ewapanga Zambia ewatufyala tetitupate omuntu ifu tetupata n'abantu imisango efyachita kuti ba ECL kwena nangu umuntu alimbi ifishishani na isa umfuati nafwa. I cannot punish that person. Ukwikala umuntu mumochari for 6 months ewa ale fulinga ifu ale ipshano ale tupshati fishefa na achita na ishiba nefi achita ewa lenga tuwa ECL tuishika so era tu ipshati fishefa na achita ne mulanda ini kalipo mulanda wakwete my former president Vadimo, Momochadi Muti, Ale to shot future next time Landine. Now, when I look on the fetch, that was Shikava is here. I saw the Pemanda Tapo to have a Shikanyap. Edianga to ever teach to Nachtanem land. Apa, Nachtation to each you could have once of Zambians. You chin to a church, Silechivi, Kukana Shikava is here. Ewa link.
Yeah, thank you, Mama. Iridia Shiria Karamba sana, which is the elephant in the room. Abasungu Balanda is the elephant in the room. You know? Abasungu Balanda, Tiria Shiriaba Lungu, the fact that Lungu, His Excellency Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu is not buried is the elephant in the room, which people are avoiding to talk about. They are talking about everything else, but Lungu is not buried, and these things, they won't solve themselves. It requires people to be level-minded and confront this issue and work to resolve it. Now, by grace, if you're balandire, by president, 7 months na ikwana. His family is all in South Africa, Butuka. They are now, we can say, they are in exile. Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu's family is in exile. Butuka, Zambia. Mama Esther Lungu, we pray for her. We don't know how she's surviving. Tasira Lungu and the entire family. We don't know they are surviving by God's grace. And why is this happening? Is because our president, who was asked to stay away from the funeral, has refused to stay away. But instead, our president has orchestrated all these things, which we have been reliably informed by the spokesperson, Makebi Zulu. We have been following this story. ingande pose nchita yandi so na iwofu me pa page yandi because techuise pa page yandi mukonje bati nde pose nchita yandi iwe na ukwate nchita yobe.
No, don't listen to him. Just speaking to.
Yes, so I'm just reminding him to say, "Velaisa pano mukutweba tulepo senshita wenishta Yesu. If I want, I can be here all night."
Just ignore them. Just ignore them.
Thank you.
It's good for them to listen to us.
So, by Esther Lungu, Tasila, there is a chawama by-election there. Bamupoke chipuna fish na chitaine. Tasila mwamupoke chipuna. Mwalandira Tasila ukabwela when you bury your father. So Tasila kuti abwela shani. Ba wishita bashika. And the same government, lengati, ba wishimwishika. Mwapiruka mwamupoke chipuna. All these are injustices. Mwamona. My injustices are, they are in black and white. These are injustices we are living with every day. Turemona abantu bareba fienga. Ero na abapuba bare lumba ulufiengo. This is why we need to change government. In a reason, among many other reasons, the fact that in Zambia we have a culture where we are normalizing criminality and cruelty. This is why we should say no. Tatufune twakutwa ikala muchalo, omo ture monati kubipo mtima kudifye wino. Ukutukana mukamfirwa is okay. Government taire pokoro laudia mukamfirwa ule tukiwa day and night. Accused of ule. Balaba mayoba Esther Lungu muntu kuchiwa mkulafa yokupana no turumendo twaiche. Kuchiwa mkuchita conspire ati baipa yabarume babo ba Esther Lungu efe muleba mona. All these things are happening on social media. Bazikta na bekala. Batilechi umuntu atuka nechechi. Wala mukonka pabwendo ukuya mwikata. Efo tulela ndatu uteko bufide wachinja. Tetule ikala mu government iya kulalolesha one side. Law ya Zambia yo nomba yilolesha fe one side abalekita attack bakateka. Ya direka okulolesha pabena Zambia bonse. Ife twaishi ba law kwe bati law ya mchalo ifure ya tangata bena Zambia bonse. Protect your Zambians. But nomba law mu Zambia isafe protect umuntu umonechi panichimo. And this is why we are saying ububu teko bufire wachinja so that we can have law ile protecta bena Zambia bonse filetio chali. Pantu nomba inenga baisa banjibira pano. Uanjibira ni UPND. They will end up kukakaine for reporting at UPND na njibira. FH tika mu Zambia. Ingana ukwata problemu. Tewe UPND. Ngawa kukapokola bala kukaka. So nomba, ili ashida ba Alick Banda, ili akubati wa Alick, he is closely connected kulia ku family ya LUNGU eba spokesperson. Balefu anomba baba pere milandu baba kake, pakuti ba Alick ngawa kwate milandu kulia South Africa techi basangweko. Ema gemu baletea. Nomba, how can you run a country mulefi sashira? There comes a time where it's too much. Tiambo like the backfire. Opo tufikire nomba. Because there's an kumulu. There is a God of justice who sees every injustice and allows people enough time to repent. Lesara pele nshita. Umuntu onse ukuta repent. Ateka matako panshi. Kula bari molimbilesa kutumino burwele wateka matako panshi. And in that time of sickness, you sit and think. In your time of recovering, because some people they always go. But when they sometimes people go through sicknesses to cut them from that life and give them a time of solitude to think and refocus. Because wali MIA. Bari MIA paka before in Christmas mwene kumulungushi over a week. Bari MIA. I hope this 1 week of MIA na bekala punch no kutontonkanya what he has done to the country in the 4 years. It has been a hell run for 4 years. Mwebantu bakwalesa ni hell run eo twapitamo, starting from political persecution, poverty, ubufi, and the climax chiriro chabalungu. Now 2026 ireyamba fye mwarisha wiso pye, you want to go after Alick Banda. When is this going to end? Mwebantu bakwalesa PF mwari kata. And on closing on this one, I just want to talk about tell ba PF moneni the Catholic Church if you buy katana. The same way by Catholic Church if you buy katana, and how they showed you to be united, to be peaceful and to be loving. What they showed you on Monday is how by PF you should be. Be united. What by Catholic Church by PF. By PF ungamwari united. Ungamwari sana organize peaceful protest to go to the office of the Attorney General so that LUNGU can be buried before the end of the year. But now we are in 2026. You are fighting by PF for presidency. Mwalifiro kwata convention. Muri busy ukula miriamo. Look at what happened at the end of the year, Bill 7. It is a shame. Ama MPs kuya mkuvota chivote va PF. For God's sake, God will humble you and God will deal with you. Because you, PF members of parliament, you were sworn to protect the Zambian people. Tamwa itweli okomweka ba PF MP. Abantu bali ni votela. So since people voted for you, you are accountable to the people. And now, right now, the Zambian people, they feel betrayed by the MPs. And who are they crying to? They are crying to God. And these MPs will face the wrath of God. It's just a matter of time. And any leader who comes in power, lying and deceives people, it ends up badly. Na tumono yo baile chita kidnap ko president bayam chita kidnap. Eh? President wako chita kidnap. Esho bale bachita kidnap ni fifi nefya madai kotomi. If ya kukwate ndimi shibiri. Inga wakwate ndimi shibiri. You are nowhere. You are a fraud. Inga na ukwate ndimi shibiri. You can't be a leader. Ulela ndefi mairo walandefi. Palasti kuisa kusenda no mukashiwobe bakusenda. Bakukulumurisha kushalo kumyabo. Because on one end you are showing kwachi uli mungeri, on the other end ule chitefi into fimbi. So, nawe na Muzambia, time is ticking. You can only keep it up for so long. Ni shita. Ni time bomb. But my last word is ababa PF ababekatane. Fidaba ba Catholic bala ngire on Monday marching. This is the unity that PF should have. Why should you baba PF mule temwe mpia kwati na kalimo mwafiero ne mpia? Ba father balanda tshani. Wafiero wamba ukayo wamba. What is the words? That scripture. Tapa yuka sende fyuma mumanda. UPF MPs, stop the love of money by Frankie Wadia. What's wrong with Frankie Wadia suffering with the people? Zambian people have been suffering. Load shedding, ama business very loose, inchota kwaba. Ama farmers have not been paid. Frankie Wadia kutia ya mkishana filia. Ama farmers tabafola. And then on this thing of farmers, is it selective? So do farmers I think let's talk about this farmers thing tomorrow. Because we have been here a long time. So that we have received calls from all farmers around the country to see if only certain farmers have been paid and others have not. We want to know if this payment of farmers is the same throughout the country. Because in there Eastern, now Northern, farmers foreign. But in therefore we shiba farmers back Southern. Nakuma province yambia ngabari fora. And then we shall talk because we don't want to talk without information. So I think that's it. We have talked enough. We've been here 2 hours. We'll try to be very time conscious so people can rest. Yeah. Go ahead, Mama.
Once our PF for aspiring candidates, papata. Ikale ni fe pamusale ni fe omuntu fe unga umo twa papata. Shuwa mweba kalamba. Na mumona ne fe mupitiremo. Mwafira fe kuikala pamo. Mwikale pamo mwaita meeting pamo notata ababiri bakumanoko abata Once bese fe pamo anchati. Tien tusale fe umuntu umo. Eyo twala konka panuma. Eyo akabeshani president because abantu balolera na ino chitaba chiri balelolera. Bale tifyo uyini nebo awe tuwa papata nga munefo kwebati tumufumye po uyu muntu uyu isere ni fepamo bese fepamo bonse bese fepamo watu abe nokutobati kwena panomba forget about chavinga tali kwa FP bana uli akwata FP bana kakwete abantu ndemieba bese fepamo nishi ashupa pokwena nishi ashupa takuli abantu abakubeta kubabete ati mwe iseni kuno bonse saleni fyo muntu umo musale fyo muntu umo bakwata sana
bapemba balembati chapwa not champwa bamwe ne bafana so mule mulagati mulangi abantu muri bamano mwalango bututuromba champwa tamwa mu kibemba
emboy because in January or Trimo. I have some problems out to like what I have. Why say some number? If you free, Pila Coffee, by son of my side, Katana Bishop is. Free Pila Coffee. When I told them,
our Mama, Madam Grace. They think that God is in control because I'm a pangio with a mapangi aquadisa. And I'll end there. Your plans are not God's plans. But Don Oscar, last words. Yeah. It's okay. But if you're Mwalanda, amapange abote mapango ya kwali sana mumone fya chichike pamande mwamona so God is working
mwali bamona ba join sangwe fya ba serious
God is working
mwali mona
pamande bane ya fileja chichike pamande telwa mwana oseka aba ishiba history for you Ilevya sitikete mwalo. Wabani kande wa Grace, mwalanda wino, ukucha address ama opposition political parties. Lero, tatualande paliwe, na ini wakumulo, kawa time tukesa landa pavena. Tukesa wacha address.
Tukalanda na vena, maybe next week. Right now, let's just see. But we need to talk about the farmers and the Congo thing.
Farmers, another day, next time, line. Remember, Wakumuro, you should prepare argument, what is happening in Congo with our rivals. We have to talk about the government but we are going to call the government to talk about it. We will make an appeal.
Yes, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
We cannot leave a country when our people are a truck driver. That is economy. Truck drivers, that is economy. If they are not protected, what are we talking about? Which economy are we talking about? So, in a case, Congo, we appeal about, I'm making an appeal to the truck drivers, those who are listening. If you have the stories, when are you going to live on this story?
Milo, we can come here, Milo, same time, if you are free.
Yeah, same time, yeah, 1 hour and 30 minutes. My lingua meeting in Chunguru, so I will come just for 1 hour myself.
What time do you...
if we start at 19 hours, I'll go to 20:30. From 19 Italian time, which is 20 hours.
So we can start here at 20 hours?
If we start here tomorrow by...
tell me what time to start here.
20 hours... well, no.
21?
19:30 if it's possible. 19:30, which is 20:30 Zambian time. 20:30 Zambian time.
Okay.
We can go from 20:30 Zambian time to 21:30, so I will be available for 1 hour, please. I have a meeting.
All right, so that we are just we target those topics, and I can prepare a flyer. I can prepare a flyer so that people know.
Farmers and our
Congo,
drivers in Congo.
Because this is a very complicated case, because who owns those trucks and why do the drivers have to go there? Why don't the Congolese use their own drivers? Because where are those trucks from?
We want to ask the stories. How come these drivers, they go to Congo?
Yes, we need to get to the bottom of this.
We will try, we will try also to say that, because the question we are going to ask is this. We have copper in Zambia, which we export. So what is the reason why do you go to Congo and transport some minerals?
There are copper there. I think the thing is who owns those trucks? So it's like some people own, the Zambians own the trucks and they hire Zambian drivers and go to Congo, but we don't know. So we need the confirmation on this Zambia-Congo driver.
Who owns also the border post? Who are controlling the border post?
It's the Zambian government.
We are going to ask, I think this is an emergency. We will talk about it. It's a delicate...
My law, yes. We need to get to the bottom of this.
We are not going to make assertions, but we will ask for witnesses, please. And when you come at truck drivers, they just speak on themselves. Or,
yeah, kuti vatuma ma-audio pano, olo kuti vatuma pa kuti vatuma here. Yeah, ama audio olo kuti vatuma papene, we can play whatever they are saying. They don't have to come on camera. But we need to know why this is happening in Congo.
We need to understand what is going on.
It's not the Zambian government, but why are our drivers going over there? Why are our drivers going to Congo?
But also, why is the government silent on this? Because it's not a question of having lost 1 or 2 drivers. Just one soul is important that the Foreign Affairs Minister can make
a statement, yeah.
A statement just one person.
Yeah, so we'll come here Mailo 2030 tukalande Congo drivers LNF nedi farmers ama topic yabili nalapangana ka flyer so that people can be aware. Last words.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at 20:30 Zambian time. Okay. All right. No problem.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. No worries. Thank you, people. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Don Oscar. Thank you, by Grace. Thank you, by audience. By Mwanamfumu. Thank you so much. Today. Oh my God, Rimbo Shinalalisha. Good night, good afternoon here. What are you nyimbo?
Anyway, we love our country. We love our country. We don't want the country not to be defended. And my appeal as well. Well, Zambia is a peaceful country. We have a reputation of being a very peaceful people. And it's very sad that there is a tension and people are scared. And they are saying, anonymous. When a country starts saying, I am anonymous, then something is wrong. If I was in the government, I would ask the ministers, the people who are concerned, security, home affairs, I would say, why are the people becoming scared to speak their mind? Thank you.
Zambians Zambians, that is their nature. Yeah.